Hey folks, let's learn something new about the oil and gas industry. All right, today we've got a really special guest. We have Brandon.a.itz. How you doing, Brandon?
I'm doing well, thanks, Mark.
Yeah. Brandon has a very good story that I think is very impactful, especially to a lot of the younger people in the oil and gas industry. So Brandon, let's kind of start, not in the beginning like when you're in kindergarten, but let's start in the beginning in oil and gas. So who'd you end up getting a job with?
Yeah, so I started back in 2009. I got a position with Baker Hughes right outside of college. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. I was really excited. I ended up going to Tulsa to take on an opportunity. It was actually in somewhat of a down market, so I was really excited to get out there and take on this position, get out there in corporate America. So I spent about 5 years with Baker Hughes and learned so much, loved the industry, knew there was a lot of promise and hope in it. And at that point, I kind of decided to take a different route and move on with another service company. But all in all, I've spent about 7 years in the oil and gas industry, and it's been an amazing journey. I think right now, with the way things are in a little bit of a down market, So
let me stop you right there. So you have 7 successful years working oil and gas service companies. We have a downturn in the market. Then what happens to you?
Well, so we have a downturn in the market, and at this point I was with a software company about 2 years, and they said, hey, look, just like I'm sure many of us have heard, you're doing a great job. You're putting in the work. You're staying late, you're coming early, the productivity is there, but we just can't afford to keep you on right now. So we're going to have to let you go.
So you got laid off like a lot of our audience has. Our audience has friends that have gotten laid off. So when you got laid off, was it like just doom and gloom, or did you pick yourself up and say, you know what, I'm going to get this thing lit?
At first it was one of those things like, wow, I can't believe this has happened to me. But inside, the thing that really kept me going strong was that, you know what, I've committed my life to this, my livelihood. I enjoy it. But who's to say, I can't turn things around and try something else. So luckily, I had a mentor that I was able to reach out with and start thinking about career opportunities going forward and not just keeping it oil and gas specific, but opening up my vision to what else is out there.
Yeah, so I think that's powerful. So listen to what he said, right? He had his whole career built in oil and gas industry. He got laid off. He opened his eyes and started looking outside the industry. And what happened?
Well, actually, I ended up getting a sales position outside the industry. And then on top of that, because it was a different kind of work environment, I was able to pursue something I was more passionate about. And an opportunity came up for me to get involved with a multi-level marketing company called Kayani that's been around 18 months now. And that has been truly amazing in terms of what it's done for me in terms of wellness and wealth, supplemental income. So I'm really, truly grateful for that. And I've learned that, you don't have to be just your pursuit, as long as you're willing to try something new and take something on, you can have multiple pursuits. They say, not that we're all trying to be millionaires, but the average millionaire has about 7 different streams of income coming in. So I looked at this and I said, you know what, I'm passionate about it, I like it, and now here a month later, I'm bringing in checks. It's very rewarding for me, so I'm very happy.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps, turned your life around. Now here's one of the reasons we're interviewing Brandon. And you have the ability to maybe help others who maybe have lost their jobs, have been laid off.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Mark. So the big thing about this company is they have totally transformed the way multi-level marketing industry is typically looked at. And by doing that, they've created a business model that is basically the system that you put into place. From day one, if you go work for a company and the system isn't working, then you know right then and there, hey, this probably isn't going to work. So with Kayani, they've come up with a way to basically merge both network marketing and retail online marketing and developed a business model that has just absolutely taken off for people that are, that get involved with this. They're no longer skeptical of, hey, I'm in it, now what do I do?
Yeah, so let me stop you there. Yeah. So instead of giving our audience away too much information, let's do this. How about we leave your contact information? If we have anyone out there that's looking for work or looking to earn supplemental income, reach out to Brandon, talk to him. He'd be glad to share with you his story and how he's doing it as well. Does that work?
Absolutely, man. So, yeah, my name is Brandon.a.itz. You guys can get a hold of me. Should we give an email or?
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll put an email in the show notes, right? So you can just click on it and email Brandon. Brandon, man, dude, thank you so much for your time and for your story.
Absolutely, man. Always a pleasure. Great to see great things going on for you. And I just want everybody to know that, you know, regardless of what's happening right now for you in the industry, there are ways to make things happen, you know, and think bigger, dream bigger. Don't let a short-term, you know, deficit or loss just completely change the way you think. So really open your eyes up. But yeah, feel free to contact me more about the opportunity. I'd love to share it with you and help you guys out.
Yeah. All right, folks, I hope that helped. We will see you next time.